Alright, and welcome to the last round of Swiss for the Games of Fremont Edison Monthly in May. I'm back, Sam, as your commentator. I drank some energy drinks, so hopefully it helps me stay a bit more awake. And we have Nima and Johnny both on the stream table right now. I believe both are 3-1, so your win here guarantees you into top cut, and your loss puts you into the 3-2 gamble pit to see if you make it in or not. Looks like Nima went first, or Johnny went first, setting a spell trap and just passing. Going back to Nima, summoning Bora here. All right. Once again I barely looked at the deck list, just enough to put the icons on. But looks like that Bora is connecting. Oh, it starts timer as well. I can't forget to start this timer. But it's fine. Setting up the back row to back up that Bora. Going back to Johnny. Let's see what Johnny wants to do though. He's thinking. Maybe there's a Freeborn in his hand and he wants to use a destruction trap, but it looks like he just will pass. Not drawing anything too impactful, I guess. But just gonna swing again. I don't see a reason not to. If Johnny didn't use the back row last time, I thought he would use it this time. But I do. At the same time, it's like your life points are a resource. He could just be holding a mirror force or something there, and just saving it until the last moment. But at this point, I think you should just use sending another spell trap and passing while Nima gets to go. Looks like he did set another spell trap to back up the Bora though. Last turn, so let's see if the plan changes or is he just going to swing again. He's thinking, but there's Heavy Storm. Training 3 for 2. Dust Shoot. Was Nima trying to Yada? Okay. Raigeki Break. Yeah, I felt like that should have been used a bit earlier, but that's okay. Forcing out the one of Heavy Storm early on is a good idea. Johnny's just thinking of discard for cost, discarding a Ryza, hitting the Bora. Everything resolves, the Dust Shoot goes first. Yeah, they're just doing things out of order, but it doesn't really change anything in the end. The Bora's going back. And the hand is Deck Dev, Icarus, Kalu, and Brain for Nima. The question is whether or not you summon the Kalu here. Honestly, I would just for tempo, but you never know if Johnny has a soul exchange or something. We know what deck he's on, but some Frog Hero lists do play soul exchange as a one-of for situations like this where there's just a monster and you have a monarch with no frogs, but Johnny is going to normal summon the Swap Frog, enabling his frog engine after 3 turns. Not bad since Nima had a slow start too, and sending that Treeborn to graveyard. Attacking for 1,000 and putting it back to hand. Perfect. Sending a spell trap to replace it and passing turn. Back to Nima. Still thinking about whether or not he wants to summon the Kalut, but summons a Vayu instead. Attacking for 8. Johnny's gonna tank it. And pass back to him. Okay, is that chainable, or will Johnny's Treeborn be stuck inside the graveyard? No, I said I'd be doing more of this, but not really. Don't worry, I'm loading a new card. Treeborn does require you to have no spells and traps on the field in order to summon this card, so that's why I was wondering whether or not this is a chainable. It is. Activating the Wing Blast, thinking about this card, setting the swap, putting the back row back on top. Pretty smart play. No reason to put the monster on, and it also enables other plays like econs. As I said already, soul exchanges. And it's not like this value is going to be too much of a threat with the Kalut in hand. It's only going to be 22 at the biggest, so any Monarch just gets over it. Normal summon Junk Fraud targeting the swap. The question is whether or not he will swap put back the Junk or just synchro immediately. I could see it going both ways, but I'd rather use the swap frog to return the Junk for next turn, just in case. But there's no value in returning the Junk Frog right now, since there's the only legal target, which was Swap Frog, was summoned. Johnny is going to swing, and Nima's gonna think on whether or not to use that clue. It is a hard decision, because if you keep the clue, it's not really going to do anything. The Swap Frog's on the field, but he does use it. The Swap Frog's negated, but it's bigger than Clue, so it can always die next turn. Yeah, but Swap Frog's defense is 500, so the Clue will actually get over it. How much damage is that? 13, 14, 11, 19? So Johnny's actually really low. A Bora, two Bora attacks can just do it, but one of them is engraved and the other one got sent back to the deck. Just Kalu attacking over the swap. Take a spell trap and pass. Alright, Johnny. Let's see a Monarch. I thought Johnny would have had more than one Monarch because of the discard Ryza, but looks like Johnny's just not drawn into the Monarch or Hero portions of his deck. Very tough. Let's see though. Oh, finally, there's a tribute. Caius? Get the back row? It makes some sense because because Johnny does know a bit about what the back row is, but I would have banished the Kalu instead. Just to get that extra damage. You're not really scared of any kind of back row. And plus, if the back row is attainable, you'll always get to trade 2 for 1. But it's working in favor of Johnny. He's still being able to swing. Hello, Anthony.
What's going on?
Right now, Nima's fighting for his life because Johnny was kind of on the backseat, not drawing any of his supplementary engines to his frogs. But he finally drew a Caius, and it's just hard to swing with it. Yeah, it's just 2 more swings until Nima has to go to game 2, but hopefully there's a back row that can save him. We did see that in his hand earlier on there was a brain control because of a late trap dust shoot, but we'll see if there's anything, if Nima can top deck a miracle here. Well, it's a spell trap at least. MST, the new one, makes sense, and we are going to game 2. Let me do this. Yeah, but Nima was pretty ahead early game for this one, as I said. Johnny wasn't drawing anything. He had to discard his only Monarch early on to stop a Bora? No, it was Heavy, Chainlink 1, and then Chainlink 2 Trap Dust Shoot, Chainlink 3 Yada, Chainlink 4 Raigeki Break, and then discard the only Monarch. but Johnny drew into a swamp frog, so that was kind of clutch.
They can't hear us, right?
No, they can't hear us, and we can't hear them. The stream cannot hear them either.
Gotcha.
You want to pull a chair, DK? Okay. Oh yeah, did you know Arthur's on Frog Hero today? I did not know that.
I'm gonna tell him to play that variant for.
On God, I thought he was playing Frog Monarch because he's playing more monarchs than normal. And then we didn't see any of his hero engine except Malicious game 1. So I just assumed he was using Malicious as discard fodder. And that game 2 and 3 he smoke screened into Frog Hero. I love siding, I love waiting. But what would you side here if you were both players? We saw last match, Ricky was on Bayou Turbo, and he sided in Masks of Constrict. Do you think Nima is on that?
I personally know what Nina's on.
Okay.
Yeah, personally know.
Oh, rugs? Not too useful into this. Well, it's kind of useful. You get to hit the Monarchs and the Stratos, but
I mean, it also hits early swap.
yeah, early swap too.
But the thing is, like, the thing that frogs tend to side in right now, which is why we theorize like pulling the rug is really good right now, is Break of the Magical Warrior. And pulling the rug is extremely good versus that card.
Yeah, it's also a common side card just to play around decks though.
Right.
And we saw Nima have it inside the main. If you were Johnny though, what would you side in? Would you, because we saw he's on Wing Blast and Raigeki breaking the main. Are you bringing in Karma Cuts or are you just going to keep those two into the deck?
Probably not Karma Cut in this matchup. I'd probably go for back row removal, whether it be Breaker, Death Tornado. I'll probably see some deep prisons coming in.
Will we see Stratos use its first bullet for once? Destroy spell traps.
Oh, you haven't seen a Stratos second effect yet? On stream?
We haven't seen Stratos destroy any spell traps yet, no.
Interesting.
It's always the second bullet so far. So you just add a hero. The only time I've seen Stratos destroy spell traps is when I played inside a pod at YCS SAC, and the person was playing Hero Beat, and I was on Chainburn, and he just kept on Ocean Stratos looping and destroyed my back row. It was annoying. I lost, by the way, if you're wondering. I did not win that pod. I did beat Blackwing, though. It was too close. Alright, it's game 2. Looks like Nima is going first. Whirlwind? Hero?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm dropping a lot of frames if you're wondering. I don't know why. It was doing pretty well like early on, but it is what it is. I'm using my own Wi-Fi if you're wondering.
What was added with Whirlwind?
Shoot, I didn't check. Most likely Bora. We'll see next turn. I'm a Bora enjoyer on Shura though. I hate adding Kaloo.
I like grabbing blue.
I just feel like if you add Bora, well, it's not I feel, but when you add Bora, it enables the Whirlwind a second time for the later Kaloo. But yeah, adding the Kaloo immediately is also good since it boosts your Shura. So it prevents your opponent from using any level 4 beaters from getting over it.
Some procs tend to side in bottomless trap hole as well. I think the loop gets under bottomless, so that's really good as well.
Okay. I never thought about it that way. I'll set everything, or half the hand, and pass. Oh yeah, it looks like it was at Bora. I'm looking at, I can kind of see it. Well, Nima normal filmed it though. Nima deep in the tank. That's the thing. He passes. It's smart. Usually the set is a dupe or a substitute, so no reason to flip it for them.
Well, when I say that, Well, it's not necessarily the attacking. It's more like the climbing with whirlwind. Like you want to get as much advantage as possible, and we know one of those cards are going to be a discard trap. It's probably best to like lure it out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I do agree. But I hate getting a dupe for flipped on me. Now Johnny is thinking. I was gonna say, just sit here, no reason to do anything. And Johnny does take the advice. Passing. Well, he must sit here too.
You don't really want to give frogs too much longer.
No, I agree. When you're the beatdown, you just gotta push. But looks like Onima's attacking, and it is a dupe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dropping the glue. Okay. Alright, that's fair, that's fair. Chain link 1, Shura, chain link 2, dupe. Dupe adding swap, and Shura summoning the Bayou.
I see it. I think I see a line here.
Going for 8. What's the line you're thinking about? Just
I
summoning
don't want to say it just yet. I think you subtracted 8 from the wrong numbers.
Oh, you're right. Here we go. I synchro summon. No normal summon was done yet, so. Android.
Saying Nima currently has 3 darks and gray.
He does. Gain 6. No, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. And next turn. Alright. Oh, there's Brain. Brain take.
Will we see a tribute Kaya start at Whirlwind?
There's no way we don't, right? They're trying to figure out the life points. Attack for 24 first.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, there's no Toad.
Oh. This kind of signifies that Johnny does not have a monarch.
Yeah. And especially since most Frog Hero lists only play 2 dupe, the lock isn't going to be as strong. Just a substitute plus dupe. Or I cannot get over it by itself though. If we see a Sirocco, it will be a bit of a liability. Johnny is just cycling his deck right now. Getting rid of all the frogs, ending on the dupe. Are you a uni frog sender, or you just keep it in deck?
I tend to keep it in deck, especially if we go for soft block.
I'm a keeper as well. I like to keep. I feel like it's kind of grief sometimes, but I keep one swamp frog in addition to the uni in deck.
Oh yeah, of course. Especially if you're going soft block, because it enables a monarch. Enables a monarch chain.
Yeah.
Where you can keep recycling the same monarch over.
Right back to you, there's the dark card.
Yep.
My priority target.
I would probably.
Torrential. Okay.
He probably targeted Substitute.
Yeah. Substitute or to Torrential, because if you target dupe, there's no reason not to just let it go. But there's also the reason.
So the Torrential does make the dupe this time.
Yeah, chain link 2, Torrential. Unlucky.
Oh!
There's a fossil Dida. Surprise! Alright, and it's 1200. Oh, Fossil Dino.
If that dark arm stood, that could have been devastating.
Yeah, that could have been. I was gonna say Fossil Dino's not too impactful because of the discard traps and
See a deep prison here.
some beaters. There is deep prison. Keep him off that Miracle Fusion too. From my memory, there's no heroes in graveyard at the moment, so any Miracle Fusions Johnny may have are dead, even if the Fossil Dino was outed.
Nima really capitalizing on this dino here.
Dust Tornado trading with the Yada.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that as Blackwing.
Yeah. 1-for-1 trade. And in addition, not hitting any important back row.
Ooh,
Oh, pulling the rug.
that rug I was talking
yeah,
about.
that's what you were talking about right there. Negating the Stratos. Actually came up. Just beating down.
Not a lot of more outs left in this deck.
No,
This
sir. We haven't seen.
Oh
any
my.
Oh
my.
no. Uh-oh. By hitting one.
That never feels good.
It's over though. The Dino prevents Vader, Gores, and stuff, and the Kalut plus the Shura Xeno.
This is just game here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's enough. There we go. Game 2 goes to Nima. Deploying the rug tech came in clutch. And even though Johnny developed a soft lock and opened a single dupe to prevent any early aggression, it wasn't enough.
Right, the lack of monarchs really showed in that game.
Just needed this one, and it would have been wasn't so much better for Johnny, but there was also the back row he just never used to. So the Treeborn.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so the Treeborn never just got summoned. What do you think it was then? Bombless?
Ended up being that mystical space typhoon.
Oh yeah, the MST, yeah. Oh yeah. He was just saving it until he drew a Monarch, I think. MST, and then an tribute. But it's like even then.
So even
earlier.
Johnny MST'd the pulling the rug before summoning this trip.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like it was way too
Could have done that too. Alright, it's going to game 3 though. Do you have any side differences? Honestly, I feel like
between going first and second, not too many. I can't really think of any.
That's what I think too. It's not like a bad format where there's dedicated going first and second cards.
Right.
It's just in this format, your side deck is just to fix your matchup, and then you just keep the deck how it is.
Right. I think the only thing I do differently when I personally side as a value player is the number of citrus coming in.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, going second I'll have 2, going first I'll have 1.
The only difference I make in my side decking is if my opponent adapts to me playing Lava Golem.
Totally real circumstance, by the way.
Yeah. In my chamber deck, I side 2 Lava Golem, 2 Queen. It's like, because when I side in Golem and they just disrespect and play wide, then I go Lava Golem, and then they usually respect it after and play narrow, and I bring in the Queen for it. Chamber's not real in this format though. It's so not good. As much as I'm a Chamber enthusiast, that's why I'm gonna play Return to Duelist format. Chamber is so real. there's three 1 day apiece, 3 card D, 2 poly duality. It's so strong.
Good lord.
Alright, but Johnny goes with a set spell trap pass. Nima pulls the lure, drawing 2. What's the banish here? Banishing a Kalut.
Interesting. His hand must be pretty strong.
Yeah. There it is. Sure? Okay.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
18.
This set is most likely a tornado.
Yeah. That's not bombless, yeah.
Or maybe Regeki.
You're right. There it is. I don't know, if it was Regeki Break, I would have used it immediately on the strap.
I don't know if that's too correct. Ooh, it seemed like he didn't hit that good of a target.
Oh, he
So he used the second
yeah,
Death
he used
Tornado
the
effect.
second Dust Tornado effect.
Oh man. Not looking too good for Johnny.
Imagine second Icarus, pause. By swinging.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Mirror Force, that always feels bad. Trading 1 for 1 for your Mirror Force.
Especially with a deck that plays Blizzard.
Yeah.
I fucking do that because you're like this, and you're like.
Nima just sets in our back row. Breaker, there it is.
We see pulling the room.
Let's see. Nima's thinking really hard. Maybe it's a solemn.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
that's fine.
I would probably use that there.
Hmm. You don't want,
You have to respect the breaker.
yeah, 1600 beater, pretty strong, especially since your Shura is gone too. Return. Oh, there's
Oh, there we
Yada.
go.
Use it now.
Yeah, it's a big draw trap.
There's our Shura.
Sure, number 2. Let's see if it connects. We see Raigeki go.
Oh, that feels
Oh,
really bad.
That says everything.
Yeah,
That says everything.
that says I don't have frogs. I don't have monsters. Not looking too great. Then yeah, another spell trap and passing. When Nima's starting to run out of monsters to use, there's a Bayou. That'll do something.
Again, that is Nima's third dark monster.
You think there's gonna be a Dark Arm sometime soon? Another Raigeki break. Discard Reborn? Ah, getting a back row. Bob. Gainable? Hitting your own? Oh, Yada. I wouldn't have done that.
He almost for sure leaves there.
Yeah.
That's the only way you'd be willing to do
See,
that.
yeah, load the Dark
That
Arm.
way, your monster doesn't get cast.
Mm.
He almost for sure kills
Attack. Swing now. Alright, Cycling. Oh, Johnny, I just saw a Mally in his neck.
Oh yes, he is on his.
Yep, there's the full lock. But you said you're reading that Nima has a Dark Arm based on how he played, so you'd think that this dude block ain't gonna do much. Except give him 2 cards. But Johnny is definitely not in lethal range right now, so.
Let's see it, Nima. Oh wow, he does not have it.
Or he didn't feel like it. Having the Dark Arm on field is a huge liability because it could just be taken or just removed, and you lose all your pressure. But there is a Treeborn. Rise up. Uh-oh.
That is not.
No,
good.
that's not good. Putting the card back onto the top and just delaying Nima by 1 turn. At this point, this is where the Dark Arm has to be dropped, if there is one in the hand, but it's not coming up. Nima's now 24. Contributing for Kai's. You know you have to banish, right? Bashing his own Miracle Fusion, going for 24. And going for game, and that's
Hate to
it.
see it.
Yeah. No more monsters. No more monsters for Nima. He just needed 1 more, in my opinion, and it could have been a swing for him. But no Dark Arm, no extra monsters, and the Duke block was just too much. We'll see y'all inside Top Cut, but Johnny makes it through, and Nima will have to see if 3-2 is enough.